Yes, I'm reading this boring legal book. This is why I don't practice law anymore. It's boring. Back in the day, I was a lawyer and I practiced for a long time. And it was interesting and fun. But finally, I came to my senses. Suing people for a living wasn't very enjoyable, but the legal background was very valuable. And most of my practice at that time dealt with small businesses, the self-employed, people like that. And I noticed along the way that there's 4 things that self-employed people especially don't do that they should do that can make their business life a lot easier. So what I want to do right now is share these 4 legal tips for you that I think you might find very useful. So there are 30 million businesses in the United States. 30 million. Of those 30 million, 20 million are solopreneurs, self-employed, independent contractors, one-person businesses. And the vast majority of those one-person businesses are run legally as a sole proprietorship. The person is the business. And that actually is a big mistake. So if you're going to be self-employed in some fashion, it really would behoove you to incorporate. Now here's why. A corporation is a separate legal entity. It's not you. So it separates you from your personal life from your business life. There are 2 different things. So that you sign contracts in the name of the business, you do the work in the name of the business, you file your taxes in the name of your business, and if, unfortunately, someone sues you, they have to sue your business. All of that protects your personal assets. It protects your home, your bank account, things like that. You're not commingling your business and your personal life, you're separating them. So the first thing you got to do is incorporate, either as an S corporation, a C corporation, or a limited liability company, an LLC. The second thing you have to do is have the proper 1099s filed at the end of the year. When you're self-employed, when someone hires you as an independent contractor, there are different kind of 1099s. In fact, there's a lot of different 1099s. I did some work for the State Department last year, and we had to file a 1099-G. I'd never heard of that before. So how do you know what 1099 you need for your business? Well, here we are at Greatland. This is the king of the 1099. So go over to this site, check it out a little bit more, and figure out the proper 1099s, because that's going to help you keep your taxes and finances in order. Third legal tip I have for you is to make sure you have the proper insurance. And of course, there's all sorts of insurance you might need for your business, auto, if you're working at your home inclusion that covers your business. You might want a CGL, a comprehensive general liability, business policy, CGL policy, liability insurance really is what that is. There's all sorts of kinds of different insurance. Even you may want to also think about life insurance. I'm a big proponent of term life insurance. It's very affordable, and if, God forbid, something happens to you, you want to make sure that your family's taken care of. So get your insurance in order, makes a big difference. The final legal tip I have has to do with your business credit. I started out talking about incorporating and how important it is to have a separate business and personal entities for your business. The same thing is true with your credit. You want to separate your personal credit from your business credit. Now, a lot of self-employed people, independent contractors, don't really understand how to create business credit, but it's really not that expensive. The first thing you do is you would set up a bank account in the name of the business. You'd get a taxpayer ID number, or use your corporation taxpayer ID number. And then here's the trick. Go to the bank, set up a savings account in the name of the business, and then take out a small loan against that savings account, and they'll give it to you because the savings secures the loan, and you start to pay it back on time, and all of a sudden you have a bank lending you money, and you're paying the bank back on time in the name of the business. And then within, a year or so, you're going to have established business credit. And then all of a sudden, that's what you want to do, because then you can get credit for your business. You'll be taken more seriously. You'll have your corporation, and you'll have your ducks lined up and your eggs in a row and every other cliche you want to think of.